Well, how's it going, you guys? Welcome back to the Kneady Homesteader channel and happy Easter. I wanted to pop on here and just let you guys know that I'm thinking about you and that I'm missing you. And I feel so bad because I feel like I keep making these like little comebacks to my channel and then I disappear again, and then I come back and then I disappear again. So I wanted to pop on here and just kind of update you guys on what's going on with me, so that many of you don't worry. And to let you know that I love you guys and I miss you guys so much, and I can't wait to be able to come back for good on my channel. I miss it. I miss you guys. I miss doing the things that that bring me joy and that I love to do. And but for some reason the Lord just keeps slowing me back down. So so good news first, the fractures in my wrists have completely healed. My right wrist was still pretty badly fractured and it looked like I had refractured it 6 months ago, and now it is completely healed. So my wrists are good. Bad news, my fractures in my right leg, which is the leg that was crushed, is not healing. And about, I don't know if it's been 3 or 4 weeks now, I've kind of lost track. I kind of had a busy weekend. You know, I was doing really well. I was getting back on my feet. I was walking with a cane still, but I was starting to learn to walk without it, really focusing on not having a limp. I was doing really well. My leg was still not straightening all the way, but we were working on it. And a few weeks back, you know, my oldest son bought his first house, and so he was moving, and I wanted to go down and see his house, and we went shopping for appliances, and then we did some big shopping trips at Costco and the grocery store, and it was a really busy weekend, and I was on my leg more than usual. And on that Saturday, when we did a lot of traveling, I had felt that my leg was swelling and I just couldn't elevate it the way that I normally do, which is several times a day. I'll come in and I'll lay down, I'll elevate it, I'll ice it, I do a cryo ice therapy on it, and I wasn't able to do that this particular weekend. And by that night, Saturday night, I had a really hard time walking. And Sunday morning, I woke up with a fever of 103. I was vomiting. I thought at first maybe I had food poisoning, but turns out what my doctors, I saw my doctors, saw my surgeon at U of M. What they think had happened was my leg became infected. My markers, when they did my blood work, I have really high elevated markers for swelling, autoimmune. It's kind of telling them that my body's kind of fighting these fractures in my leg, or fighting the hardware. The fractures haven't healed, and in fact, with the swelling and possibly the infection, they have noticed a shift in one of the fractures under my kneecap. This fracture, this chunk of bone has some screws to it, and so it has moved and it has shifted in my leg. They don't know how much yet. I'm waiting right now for a CT scan, which will tell them what they need to know, whether or not it is infected, how much this bone has shifted, whether or not I am a candidate for new hardware that they might try on my leg. But right now I'm in limbo. I'm waiting for the pre-authorization for the insurance company to pay for the CT scan. And then depending on what that shows, and we're kind of leaning pretty heavy towards having another surgery. And if it is another surgery, especially if it's infected, it will happen pretty quickly. Possibly this week. And it won't be outpatient. I'll be inpatient at U of M. They don't know for how long. It's all really going to depend on what the CT scan shows. So there's a small chance that if the shifting of this bone isn't much, and if there's no infection, that they could just fit me for a brace that could shift that bone that's moved back into proper placement, and then allow my leg some more time to heal. But that's like a really small chance. It's kind of looking like I'm going to need to have a surgery to clean out the infection, take out the hardware, possibly fit me for new hardware, or fit me for new hardware down the road. So this might be one of several surgeries that I might have to fix my leg. The reality is it's been over 14 months. My leg has not healed properly. It's healing very, very, very slowly and not well. But at the time that I had the surgery, they were going to remove my leg. They were able to find a doctor that could save my leg. And when they went in to save it, there wasn't much there to work with. It was pretty crushed. I took the impact of that head-on collision. It hit the passenger side right where my leg is. So, and then of course I needed to be removed by Jaws of Life. So the fact that I even have a leg, I'm grateful for. It's just, it's healing very slowly, and now my body is showing that it's just not tolerating it real well. So it's a little bit of a setback, yes, but the Lord has me and has had me through this entire thing, and he's going to bring me through this just as well. So I don't have any anxiety about that. I know that God is with me and that he has me exactly where he needs me to be, and in good hands. So I have been on bed rest for the past several weeks, trying to get the swelling down. The swelling is down in my leg. I've just had it elevated. I'm doing, you know, all the icing. I've been on a really heavy dose of steroids to help with the swelling. I'm also on some pain medication to kind of control the pain and have some pain management, but I'm unable to bear any weight in my leg at all, and really unable to move it. I have like no strength in it. So so we'll see what happens. I'm not sure yet. If you guys want me to, I'll keep you guys updated. If you want me just to pop on like I am now, just to give you a quick update, I can do that. And then I'll take you through this little mini health journey with me if you want. If you want to send some prayers my way, I would definitely appreciate it. You know, I'm a big believer in the power of prayer, and the prayers I feel and I know they get me through. So I appreciate it if you send a prayer my way. But I wanted to let you guys know that I love you and I miss you, and I can't wait to come back. There are moments of complete sadness and a little, you know, depression, but I'm trying to be really positive and really motivated and really thinking about other things, putting my energy into other things so that this doesn't set me back too much. It's been a long 14 months and I just want to walk again. And so I'm praying to the Lord that he will bless me with the ability to walk again. And I'm holding on to the belief that this setback is going to pivot me into that direction. So, so I will update you as soon as I get an update. Until then, I'm just kind of laying here and trying to let it heal on its own a bit, and hoping that there's no infection in there, and hoping that it is a quick fix. And I'll be back on the road of recovery soon here. So, but I'm thinking about you guys, and I appreciate all the well wishes and you guys checking in on me and checking up on me. I just love and adore all of you guys, and I appreciate it so much. So, with that, you guys have a great Easter, and I'll be talking to you soon, okay? Mwah. Bye, guys.